It's better you voice your opinion to where you spending your money than just walking away. Because at least as a business owner, I could be like, damn, I fucked up. I may have lost that customer, but I can switch my game up so I don't lose another one for that mistake. I may make other mistakes, but I'm not going to make this mistake again because I want to stay in business. So, no, we don't have to have everything right. We don't have to own Essence Fest to voice our opinion. We didn't own Essence Fest when they kicked out Frankie Beverly and Mays. And at least Essence Fest brought him back for some stuff. These Joe Off eating motherfuckers didn't even honor Frankie Beverly from what I heard. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, you're right. Only a dumb Donnie Williams, only a dummy makes the same mistake twice. Right, right. We are the consumer, so we have a right to voice, and we don't need our finger wagged at when we voice our opinion. The same way no one goes around and wags their finger at white folks when a Jewish person owns something and or a Persian. No one look. Fox News. Rupert Murdoch is an Australian, and one of the biggest investors during the time of Rupert Murdoch in Fox News was some billionaire from Saudi Arabia. Fox News was owned by an Australian and a fucking Saudi Arabian. Did anybody go to Rachel Maddow? Did anybody go to anybody on the left and said, well, if you don't like what Fox News is saying, why are you allowing two foreigners to own it? Why don't Americans own it? No one went to Lawrence O'Donnell. Nobody went to anybody who Bill Maher. Bill Maher's always talking shit about Fox News. Nobody went to him and said, well, there's an Australian and a Saudi Arabian who owns it. You can't complain about what they're saying on Fox News because you don't own it. It's owned by an Australian and a Saudi Arabian. We ain't got to get our finger wagged at all the time, brother. And that's what love. I love this dude's channel. I ain't saying that to chastise him. But what I'm saying is no, no. And this isn't to O'Shea particularly. This is to all black people with that kind of ideology. Whether whoever it is. This is to any black person with that ideology. No, we're humans. We have the right to complain. And matter of fact, we should have the most right to complain because we're the ones that are economically disenfranchised from owning shit. We literally live in a country that makes it easier for an immigrant to own something than it is for us. I mean by law, by law, by programs, or let's say programs. It's not like we don't own shit because we lazy. Hell, we created the motherfucker. But you know one of the reasons why the original owners of Essence had to sell? The same reason why the original owners of Jet and Ebony and everybody else had to sell? Because black publications, and this is a fact, black radio, black print press publications do not get the sponsorship. They do not get the support of the business community. The only way a magazine can last is with the support of the business community. That's white publications. That's all publications. And we all know, and it's been proven, that these corporations, they spend little to no money with black media. We see this every year with the election. Every 4 years when the elections come around, we talk about how little money the Democrats spend with black-owned media versus what they spend with white-owned media. We live in a country to where the business class comes together to ek us out. We don't get the advertisements from the major corporations on a large scale. And when they do decide to advertise with us, if they advertising with a white company with 10 million, the black company better be lucky to get 250,000. Dr. Claude Anderson talked about this. We don't get to so we live in a country to where the business class comes together to eke our media out and put us on the outs. And then when they do spend money with us, they do shit like, let me see if I still have that shit bookmarked. They do shit like control what we have to say. Let me see if I still have that. I don't have it. Damn it. Because there was a memo. Let me see if it's on Twitter. There was a memo that was going around, and they let me see if I have it bookmarked. There was a memo to where they were basically, it was a sponsor controlling the speech of the events at Essence Fest. It's like when they do, here it is. This is what we got. AT&T sponsor guardrails. This is what we do. When we do get a sponsor, this is what happens. Focus on all that bullshit. Avoid race, gender, or sexuality, negative framing of AI, critique of institutions, combative or divisive language. So basically, look at saying, instead of saying black culture is being erased, say, how do we carry forward cultural nuance? Instead of saying, hey, you see how they were writing the black culture? Because why did they have to say black culture is being, why did they have to explicitly say that? Why did they have to explicitly use that as an example? We're losing our traditions. What deserves to evolve from or be reimagined? They said AI is killing creativity because it is. Because we are the creators of America. But they specifically said, don't say black culture is being erased and don't say we're losing our traditions. So after AT&T throws a few shekels off the table for us, we got to be muzzled and muted for the pennies that they throw our way relative to what they throw white companies. So all that finger wagging shit, when we don't get the sponsorship other people get, stop it. So black people, nigga, do you know how many thousands of publications we've had in this country? From Ida B. Wells on down.